What's going on, you savages? Welcome back to Sunday's WWE 2K18 Top 10. The title explains it itself, so I don't think I need to explain it to you guys, but every Sunday we do a Top 10 based on you guys' suggestions and topic for the next video. So you guys already know, down in the comments below, leave me your suggestions of a topic for next week's Sunday's Top 10. Nonetheless, the most requested topic for this week's Top 10 is the Top 10 new superstars that we want to play as in WWE 2K18. So there's of course a lot of returning superstar and also new superstars that are debuting to the WWE game series that a lot of us are just excited to play as. So without further ado, let's get right to it. But before we do though, make sure that you guys elbow drop that like button. Last week we were extremely close to 2,000 likes, but we did hit the goal, which was 1,000. So we're gonna go for it once again. So make sure that you guys elbow drop that like button. So coming in at number 10, we got somebody who we wanted to play as in last year's game and who we wanted as a DLC for last year's game, and that is Ember Moon. It was definitely obvious that we were gonna be getting her this year, and when I asked you guys on Twitter about this week's top 10, she was one of the 3 females that you guys are most excited to play as in WWE 2K18. At number 9, we got TJP, who we pretty much just know all about in WWE games, even though he hasn't been in a WWE game. The reason why I say this is because, of course, we got a lot of things for TJP on last year's game as part of DLC, and it is actually very exciting to be able to play as him because he is actually one of the guys that WWE 2K actually worked close with to have him perform other people's moves in the game that are not able to motion capture their own moves. So as far as we know, he was a huge part of last year's game in regards to the motion capture of it, even though he wasn't in the game. But again, 2K did show him some love by including a lot of the things of his, including moves and also taunts during the DLC season. So this year is no surprise that a lot of people knowing that, a lot of people actually just want to play as him. And I personally could tell you guys that his entrance is one of the best in the game. And trust me, there's a lot of good entrances in the game, but his entrance, just because it is the style of a gamer, they really capture that feeling, and he was actually one of the best guys to play as during the SummerSlam build that some of us were actually able to play. At number 8, we got the iconic duo Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. Now, one of the things about this duo was the fact that we were pretty scared that WWE 2K were gonna include them as a DLC instead, but thank God they were revealed this week as part of the roster reveal week number 4, which is the last one, so we're gonna be getting them in the default roster. Nothing has been shown about them, but I'm pretty still excited to actually play as them. I personally would like to throw an honorable mention in this number 8, and that is the returning to the series Mickie James. In regards to older games, I think she was the one that I always went to when playing as a female. At number 7, we got Eric Young, but I wanted to include the whole group Sanity in it because I did get a lot of people letting me know that they wanted to play as Nikki Cross and also Killian Dane, but Eric Young was of course the one that people are most looking forward to in regards to playing in WWE 2K18. At number 6, we actually got a tie, believe it or not, based on all the replies that you guys were giving me on Twitter. Cedric Alexander and Roderick Strong, they're both tied, so I figured I'll put them at number 6. Now, Cedric Alexander moveset is amazing if you guys have been keeping up with 205 Live and Monday Night Raw, then you guys know that he is one of the best in the Cruiserweight division. For Roderick Strong, it is surprising that he is not DLC, but I'm glad that he is not, because that means we're gonna be able to play as him right away. At number 5, we got the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, and I know what you savages are thinking, but hey, he is not new to the series. But to be honest with you guys, I wanted to include him here because we are obviously excited that he's gonna be returning after 10 years to the WWE Games. He is a new superstar to the series for a lot of you guys, which is why I think you guys gave me a bunch of replies in regards to Kurt Angle. So I figured, you know what, let me do an exception and let me include the Olympic gold medalist, who you guys know won with a broken freaking neck. At number 4, we got another team that you guys are excited to play as in WWE 2K18, and that is the Authors of Pain. I didn't know that so many of you guys actually wanted to play as the Authors of Pain, but it did get a heavy response, similar to the next top 3 stars that I'm gonna be discussing. At number 3, I think to nobody's surprise, a lot of you guys are actually excited to play as Cassius Ohno, and so am I. I am a huge Chris Hero fan, and I'm actually waiting for him to just step it up on the NXT brand, or for them to just give him a massive push, because I know he could be the top face in that brand. And I think sooner or later, we are gonna be seeing that. Another good thing about Cassius Ohno is the fact that he is not DLC, which again, many of us thought was gonna be DLC, just like Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, but we will actually be getting him in the full roster, which is great. At number 2, we got another NXT fan favorite, but this one is gonna be 2 of them. This is Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. I got a lot of DIY responses, and even though they're not a team, I had to include them together because chances are that we are gonna be getting them as a team in WWE 2K18. And this is no surprise because everybody knows that their moveset is amazing, and they even started including it in last year's DOC moveset of WWE 2K17. But nonetheless, with all the great matches that these guys have with the Revival and also AOP, it is no surprise that so many of you guys want to be playing as them. At number 1, I think it's self-explanatory that everybody wanted to play as the glorious one, Bobby Roode. We've seen his entrance, and I think the fact that his entrance is so good in WWE 2K18, that makes him even much more wanted for us to play as him. So much like all of you guys, I am certainly ready to play as the glorious one. Nonetheless, you savages, that is what I have for you guys for this Sunday's WWE 2K18 Top 10. Don't forget to leave your suggestions down in the comments below for next week's Sunday's Top 10. And also follow me on Twitter so that when I pick the topic for next Top 10, your reply could be featured next Sunday. So don't slack on it, be a savage, and go ahead and follow me on Twitter. And of course, if you are still here and you guys are enjoying these top 10s, make sure that you guys elbow drop that like button. We are getting dangerously close to 50,000 subscribers, so make sure that you guys join us if you haven't yet. I also had an extra top 10 this week, so make sure that you guys check it out if you haven't. With that being said, Macho T, dig it!